Glad to have you back here on We Talk Cricket. Hope everybody's had a great week. If not, certainly hope the week gets better, man. Still got the weekend. So, what are we going to be talking about today? Well, what I really want to talk about is the World Test Championship. Let's get into know of who really still has a chance of making it to that finals at the home of cricket, which most likely is going to be, Lord's, England. All right, let's get started. Australia, they're just a team on fire right now. Nothing seems to be stopping them. They're marching. Right now, they're at the top of the test rankings. They pretty much have the straight shot to the final unless they get whitewashed in India. And honestly, I don't see Australia getting whitewashed in India. Their batting lineup is superb right now, firing on all cylinders. Their bowling lineup is firing on all cylinders. They actually just released the test squad to tour India, and they just named 4 spinners, including an cap spinner that's supposed to be Lions' success. So unless they get whitewashed by India, which I am saying is really highly predictable with the type of cricket they're playing right now, I really think that they have a chance of making it to that final. They're pretty much in there for me. So yes, my Australian peeps, wrap yourself with your country's flag and buy those tickets because you pretty much got the VIP seat right now. Next, we have India. Yep, for one of the biggest cricketing nations in the world, India have been right on the heels of Australia. But hey, you gotta be mindful of what's going on because hey, India really needs to really secure themselves and put themselves in that final. They need to win this series against Australia by a 3-1 margin. Here's why. If they don't win by a 3-1 margin or draw the series 2-2, they're leaving a door, a gap, some spaces in there for some other teams to actually sneak in. Who? Ooh, all right, well, let's start with the closest contender, South Africa. Well, I know South Africa had a not so good series in Australia, but they are actually not out of the picture. If South Africa beats the West Indies 2-0, and then Sri Lanka and New Zealand, because they're scheduled to play, they draw their series, and India loses to Australia or draw their series 2-2, it's going to be South Africa that's going to be in the final with Australia. So it's going to be a rematch of earlier this year, and I wouldn't actually mind that because, I want to see Kohli versus the Aussies again in another final, but I kind of want to see a South Africa versus Australia to see if South Africa's going to really step up their game. All right, who's next? We spoke about Sri Lanka. Yes. Sri Lanka are still in with a fight. And here's why. If Sri Lanka beats New Zealand 2-0, India draws with Australia, and then South Africa and West Indies play to a 0-0 series draw, it's going to be Sri Lanka in the final. And who wouldn't want that? I feel Sri Lanka is like one of those teams that kind of runs under the water, nobody pays a lot of attention to. But all I gotta say is you gotta be mindful because it's not over yet. It's not over for any of these top 4 teams. Australia, India, South Africa, and Sri Lanka, they are all pretty much still in with a chance of getting to the final. But wait, there's just one more. I know, you already think it's over, right? Top 4, right? Well, let me just say a big shout out to my boys, the West Indies, for not giving up because they are the 5th team that actually still have a realistic chance of making it to the World Test Championship. Obviously, the odds are astronomical when it comes. They need a lot of stuff to happen. First off, they need India to lose. Okay, pretty much they need India to get less than 8 points. And if you don't know how the World Test Championship point system works, for a win, a team gets 12. For a tie, the team gets 6. For a draw, the team gets 4. And obviously, if you lose, you beat out. You're getting nothing. So, if India is held to less than 8 points, meaning they draw one match and lose the others, pretty much, that's it, West Indies. But that's not the only circumstance. Next, you gotta hope that New Zealand beats Sri Lanka. Oh yeah, and they gotta win that series. No draw here. Finally, West Indies got to do themselves a big favor and beat South Africa. 2-0. They need to win the series 2-0. No draw, nothing. No draw is going to get them to that final. But realistically, these 5 teams all still have a chance. I know nobody was expecting the West Indies. I know West Indies have had some up and down years with cricket, but I'm seeing some improvements. I know they struggle a lot away from home, but I am seeing some improvements that I like. Hey, look, all I gotta say is, who do you think is gonna be in the finals? Which 2 teams do you think is gonna be in the finals? Look, I just want to say thank you. So appreciative to the fans coming back, watching the video. But hey, until next time, stay tuned to We Talk Cricket. Later.